These are some of the most unique ways to commute. Talk about a crazy commute. In 2018, a guy dressed in a business suit used a paddleboard to cross the Hudson River from New Jersey to Manhattan, all to get to an important meeting on time and avoid the rush hour traffic.
I was running late, and I just had to get there. And I had the board, so I figured take a free ride.
Scott Holt says it sure seemed like a smart idea when he started out.
I didn't think it was a bad idea until I was halfway out there. But then I got to the middle, and it got pretty choppy. The ferries were kind of going all different ways. The wakes were just coming at me from all directions. They hit me from behind, and I'd just be like...
Eunice Rivers took the video from a commuter ferry.
I look out the window, and there's Scott, this guy on a paddleboard. I couldn't believe it. Everybody was kind of in shock, just laughing. He had a briefcase. I said, this guy got to be crazy.
Scott stood on his paddleboard and paddled his way across the mighty Hudson in a business suit and dress shoes because he wanted to look sharp for his business meeting. The journey took 30 minutes, and it was pretty rough. When he came ashore in Manhattan, his suit was dry, but those fancy shoes were soaking wet. And yes, Scott, an aspiring comedian, made it to his meeting in plenty of time.
This guy is also commuting to work in an unusual way. In 2019, David Pike jumped on his jet ski and made the trip from Jersey City, New Jersey, across the Hudson River to Brooklyn, where he runs his own business chartering trolley rides around New York.
I used to spend 90 minutes sitting on a bus, on the subway, and then another bus, and then finally walking 10 minutes to get to work.
David knew there had to be a better way.
I finally had enough of it, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to start commuting across the harbor. So I bought a used jet ski, and now it takes me 15 minutes.
And the scenery sure beats the subway. Look, there's the Statue of Liberty. Because he's his own boss, Dave can wear board shorts and a t-shirt to work. But what about the winter?
We'll see how cold it gets. I have a wetsuit. I also have a dry suit. So we'll see when I can't handle it anymore.
Look who comes to this man's rescue. First, she hands him her umbrella, and then he climbs on her back. It happened in 2019 at a train station in Short Hills, New Jersey. The commuter was headed to his car in the parking lot. The video was taken by Ashley Moss.
I didn't even see the woman. She just kind of popped out while I had already started shooting, and then he jumped on her back and they left, and I was just laughing too hard to keep doing anything.
Ashley posted the video on social media and it blew people away. Big wuss, said this comment.
I don't think he was a wuss. I think they were just kind of joking around, and my husband, when I showed it to him, because he's currently away, he thought it was the funniest thing ever, and we were just chatting about it, and I was like, I would totally give you a piggyback ride, if you asked for it.
In Colorado, Josh Smith found his own creative way around the bus driver crisis in 2020. He kayaked to school.
I'm very adventurous and stuff, and I don't know if I could have gotten a seat on the bus this year. So what I decided to do was think of ideas to get to school, and since the school was right on the lake, I thought of kayaking to school.
And when winter rolls around, he had a plan for that too.
Well, I'm thinking of Nordic skiing to school, so cross-country skiing to school.
A dark and dangerous subway tunnel is not where you'd want to find yourself.
This is crazy.
In 2017, Matt was on his way to his new job as a fireproofer in New York City when he found himself trapped on a stalled train for 90 minutes. No way was he going to be late, so Matt and another guy managed to exit the train. You can see other riders staying on board. It was pretty much pitch black. Usually, the only warm-blooded creatures walking along the tracks are rats. Even more dangerous is the high-voltage third rail, which can kill you in an instant if you come into contact with it. It was a 2-minute frightening trek to make it to the next station. They try to make small talk.
I do fireproofing.
The two moved swiftly. The video gets shaky as they climb the stairs to safety. Matt says he won't ever try this again, no matter how late he is for work.
Did you make it on time?
I was actually an hour and a half late.
This is Inside Edition Digital.